What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my book haul revisited for August of 2020. So welcome to this video. This is my book haul revisited series where I've taken completely Melanie's concept of her Have I Read It, where they review book hauls from years past and mark whether it has been read, if it's still sitting unread on their shelves, or if it's been unhauled. I do split mine into if it's read or unread still on my shelves, and then if it's unhauled and whether it was read or unread when I unhauled it. And then my title came from Ellie from Elle Grey Books. She does a book haul revisited and just looks over the book hauls and what's still outstanding, but not the full video. It's just whatever's unread still on our shelves she talks about. So I've merged the two together, and where I need your help is from Melanie's concept. For the books that are unread and still on my TBR, I need you to vote on which one you would like me to add to my August TBR. So the voting is open from the date that I publish this, which is usually the first Sunday of every month, until the third Friday of the month. So for this, it will be running from the 2nd of July to the 21st, and then I normally film my TBR video on that weekend, so that's why I like to have the votes tallied by then. And with that, if there are 5 or less books on my TBR, I pick the most top voted for book. If it is between 6 to 10, that is the second. I read the 2 most voted for books, and so on and so forth. At the moment, we have only ever had 2, so fingers crossed that stays the same, because my soul probably can't handle any anymore. Let's see what I hold in August of 2020. First that I received was To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers. Oh! I still have the gift note. So the first book was To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers, and I have read this, and obviously it's still in my collection. I loved it so much, and Wit isn't currently making videos, but they are one of my favorite people in the whole world, and they kindly gifted this to me. Next one. Next up was Dictionary of Lost Words by Pip Williams, and I have read this and still kept it because I absolutely loved it. And I think I recommended it to Mel from A Book Fiend Named Mel, and they also really loved it. 2 for 2. A Stranger Planet by Nathan W. Pyle. I had read that as I hauled it, and it is still in my collection. 3 for 3, and those were all gifts. So Ash got me the dictionary and Stranger Planet, and Wit got me To Be Taught If Fortunate. So actually reading the things people have given me. Yeah. What else? She I Dare Not Name by Donna Ward. So She I Dare Not Name has been unhauled whilst it was unread. The other one I made Inhuman Noises when I saw, and that is The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel is unread. So I have had this for nearly 3 years, and I was so excited to find it. I still have not picked it up. So if you would like to vote for it, please just pop The Glass Hotel down in the comments. And this is our first unread. I did see the title is, I kept it fairly small, so hopefully this isn't going to be horrendous. But one's unhauled, unread, and now the next one. Let's keep going. The book that came in the Our Crate August box, and that is Goddess in the Machine by Laura Beth Johnson. It's so funny watching back these old videos though, because I was so not comfortable in front of the camera, and I had my phone and I couldn't see myself, and then I did a setup where I had a mirror behind it, so I would look behind the phone and I can just see elements of it in the video, which is entertaining for me now. Oh god, I unhauled The Goddess in the Machine at the beginning of this year. Finally, it should have gone a while ago. I was just clutching to my Our Crate editions. But yeah, that one is unhauled and I did not read it. City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty I have read, and it's still on my shelves. I desperately want to continue on with this series, but chunky boys intimidate me, so I haven't yet. But I've read this one, so doing well on that regard. Continuing on. And the next one I got was a bet with a mate, so he was having lady problems, and this chick would not stop messaging him. He kept responding, so I said to him, you don't message her for a month and I'll read your favourite book. So he managed to not message her for a month, and so I picked up I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. So the next one, I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh, had a very entertaining premise for why I picked this up, and then I think it took me a hot little minute to actually read it, but I have read it and I absolutely loved it. I then have picked up another Claire McIntosh, which I've also really enjoyed. So I'm actually really happy that this situation unfolded the way that it did. Very, very random, but I got a great book out of it, and yeah, it's still on my shelves because I absolutely loved this. Very surprising. Alright, continuing on. The next ones I am so excited for, and 3 are on my Not Safe for Workathon TBR. I'll leave a link to it both in the description box and in the cards above. The first is A Phoenix First Must Burn. So the next was A Phoenix First Must Burn, which was edited by Patrice Caldwell, and I can't find this on my shelves. I didn't think I unhauled it. It wasn't in any of my unhauls, so I think I might have lent it out to a friend and had never seen it again. So I'm gonna say it's read but unhauled because I can't find it. Whoops! So, continuing on. Next is one of my anticipated releases, and that is Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power. Ooh. The next one, which I said was one of my most anticipated releases, Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power. I still haven't read it. Whoops. Apparently my enthusiasm was not as strong as I thought it was. I have put this on multiple TBRs and just kept not getting to it. I don't know why, but if you would like me to finally read my anticipated releases of 2020, please vote for Burn Our Bodies Down in the comments. Oh, I'm ashamed. I did say that I was excited for all 3 of these and that they were on my Not Safe for Workathon TBR. I got to 1, so hopefully the next one will also be read. I don't have high hopes for myself right now, so continuing on. The next was Loveless by Alice Oseman. Yes! Loveless by Alice Oseman. I have read and since unhauled it. I wanted the representation to be able to be accessed by more people rather than just having it lingering on my shelves. So because I think the story was so fantastic and wonderful, I wanted it out in the world. So I have read it and since unhauled it. Thank God. And the last one I picked up, I again have no knowledge about what it's about, but the cover is absolutely stunning, and that is The Black Kids by Christina Hammonds-Reid. And the next one is The Black Kids by Christina Hammonds-Reid, and I have not read this yet. I really didn't know anything about it and still don't, so I'm just here for it. I think I haven't put it on many TBRs because I don't actually know the content to know what prompts it would apply for, unless it was like, pick a book that has pink on the cover and that sort of stuff. If you would like me to read The Black Kids, please put that in the comments down below. So that was actually the last book in that haul. So I'm really proud. The ones that I have unhauled, I understand why I did, and I still have 5 that I have read and kept because they were like mwah, and just want them in my collection. So we've got 3 books, so I will be reading the top most voted for book. We have The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel, Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power, and The Black Kids by Christina Hammonds-Reid. If you would like to vote for one or more, just leave the title in the comments below and I will tally those up when I'm about to film my TBR for August, and whichever one wins will go on the TBR. If there's a tie, which we have had previously, I'll just flip a coin or do a spin a wheel or whatever. So feel free to vote for whatever ones take your fancy. I'm actually really proud of that haul. I kept it relatively small, and the things that I was confident in not getting to, I've unhauled and then read majority of the remainder. Of course there's those 3 little exceptions, but we're going to rectify that. So let me know in the comments what your vote is for, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you on my next video. Bye!